Hey guys, how you going? And welcome to another Cricket 19 demo video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Australian and potentially England players, depending on the time, and having a look at their overall rating, just to have a bit of a discussion about it, see if it's where it should be, and I'm also going to compare it to the Ashes cricket rating to see if they've gone up or down. So we're going to go straight into the players. One thing to note here, Mitch Stark, highest rated player in the game, 90 overall, and he's also 90 in Ashes cricket as well. But next up, Moeen Ali. Don't mind the players on the right hand side. I know I'm playing some pretty poor graphics, so it looks like he's got a grey beard there, but like if I turn around, you can kind of see it gets a bit of black into it, but never mind. I mean, the faces still look fantastic. It's just some of the hair, the facial hair just doesn't look too flash there, but it's not a true indication of what the game looks like. But anyway, yeah, just Mitchell Stark 90, but then Moeen Ali 89 overall. What is up with that? I don't get it at all. Hasn't he been in and out of this side or something? It just doesn't make much sense at all. And then you've got a player like under Mitch Marsh here. We've got Dion Small, which is isn't a real player. I think he's playing for Derbyshire, and the only Derbyshire player with the DS for initials is a bloke called, I think, Darren Smith. So the guy's name's Darren Smith, and he's a wicketkeeper, so it looks like he might be a coldback player, or South African at least. I'm not exactly sure why. He's 87 overall, and he's higher than Steve Smith, but it doesn't really matter at this stage. Let's take a look at the Australian side first up. So we're going to switch it up to Australia. I think there's 31 players. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so first up, we've still got Moeen Ali chilling out there. Fair enough. There we go. Gleaner Maxwell, good stuff here from the Mac. There we go. Mitchell Stark, 90 overall. Yeah, as I said, he is 90 in the Ashes cricket, so pretty spot on there, I'd say. I mean, he is one of the best bowlers in the world. So, I mean, Pat Cummins is the #1 rated Test bowler in the world, and he's 86. So yeah, fair enough. Next up is Gleaner Maxwell. Actually, let's take a look at his personality, his skills. Okay, so the perks. What kind of perks does he have? Pace master, good fitness, front foot focused on the batting, bowling mystery, max power, seam master. I mean max power definitely bowls pretty bloody quick. There we go with the bat as well. Got the new Kookaburra, looks pretty bloody good. Next up, Gleaner Maxwell, 89 overall. In Ashes cricket, he is 90 overall, so he has gone down one. But in Ashes cricket, he was sort of the poster boy for the Australian side, and he didn't end up making the Ashes side. So a bit not ideal there, but as we see, he's rated 89 here. Moving on to Tim Paine, and Tim Paine in the Ashes cricket is 77, and he is 88 here, so an 11-point increase. So I guess he's deserved after some pretty good performances in the test scene. Next up, David Warner, back from suspension. He is 88 here. He was 85 in the Ashes cricket game. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, I'd probably have Steve Smith probably higher up, but well, depending. I wonder if they used a formula to try and get their overall up. It'd be interesting to know how they determined it. Next up is Mitch Marsh, which this is not a correct rating in my opinion. Don't know if they'll change, but let's take a look at what he was on Ashes cricket. I have to go down a fair way. He was rated 68 in Ashes cricket. I mean, I've just gone into the Cricket Academy on Ashes cricket. I don't think these have been updated. Yeah, Mitch Marsh 68 on Ashes cricket on my Ashes cricket, and he's 87 in this Cricket 19, and that is overs big time. I mean, he's on the out of the Australian side. He hasn't played a match for Australia in quite some time, and 87 overall, being higher than Pat Cummins, Khawaja, Marsh, Finch. Finch a bit iffy, but he definitely doesn't deserve the 87 rating. Apologies, mate, but there you go. Steve Smith, 87, and in the Ashes cricket, he has declined by, I think, 5 points. Yeah, Steve Smith was 95, so a year off the cricket resulted in it's an 8-point decrease, so yeah, he hasn't fared well there. Next up, we've got Pat Cummins, 86 overall, and in Ashes cricket, where was Cummins? You have to go down a bit. He was 75 and now he's 86, so an 11-point increase, as you'd expect though. being, I think he's the #1 test bowler in the world at the moment. He's been an absolute gun in the past year and a bit, and he's definitely deserved that upgrade. So I'd say that's a bit of reflection. Next up, Nathan Lyon. Nathan Lyon in Ashes cricket, 78 here. He's 86 here, so an 8-point increase. Good on him. I mean, yeah, I think it's deserved. I think they've made everyone a bit more even in terms of their ratings. I mean, in the Ashes cricket, they had 3 90s and then 2 80s, and the rest were like around the high 70s, and now they've got a lot more 80s here. So I think it's a better reflection. Gjweavr, 82 overall in Cricket 19. In Ashes cricket, he can't have been that high. I have to scroll down. He's 76, so he's gone up 6. So yeah, fair enough. That's well played. Sean Marsh, 82 in Cricket 19. Sean Marsh in Ashes cricket, 77, so a +5. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, and that bat as well, 95 overall the batting. I haven't even looked at that really. 96, 83, 98 from Steve Smith, 97 for Warner, Payne 92, Gleaner Maxwell 93. I mean, Cummins is 83 for the bat, so that's quite high as well. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Darcy Short next up. Now, this does not look right. He's 83, so he's rated the same for the bat as Paddy Cummins. That is not legit. I mean, international experience though for Cummins, more international experience in Short, but I mean, 83 overall for the batting, 82 overall for the overall rating. But Short surely should get a higher batting stat than Cummins. It just makes no sense. And where was he rated on Ashes cricket, you ask? Well, I don't think he was in the 35 people who were in Ashes cricket. I can't seem to find him here. No, it doesn't seem to be in the Australian squad in Ashes cricket. So next up, Aaron Finch, 81 overall. He was 77 here in Ashes cricket. So 92 bat, yeah, it's fair enough. 81 overall though. I mean, same as Hanscom. Hanscom's 81. Hanscom in Ashes cricket was 78, so +3 there. 88 bat. So I mean, Cummins, they've really amped up his stats. Stoinis as well. So they're saying that Cummins is just as good as a bat as Stoinis and Short, which is debatable big time. But there we go. Stoinis 81 here. Stoinis in Ashes cricket. Where was he? He was 69. So yeah, +11. That's a pretty massive increase there. What's happened here? Behrendorff 80. Behrendorff in Ashes cricket 67 overall, so +13. That's a huge one. I mean, he's featured around the international side a bit more. Marcus Harris, who's is the opening bat now for Australia. He is where was he for? Struggling to find him. I don't even know if he was in like the actual Australian squad for Ashes cricket. I don't believe so. Nah, calling it, he wasn't there. Next up, Bancroft, 79 overall. Where was Bancroft for Ashes cricket? He was 73, so +6 there. Hazelwood, I mean, 79 overall seems very, very low compared to, what was he? He was 79 in Ashes cricket as well, so I feel like it's underrated. Ben McDermott, 79 here. Where is he? Can't seem to find him. Oh well. Labuschagne, 78 overall. I don't think he was featuring in the Ashes cricket squad, so there he is. Chris Lynn, 78. Well, Chris Lynn was 74 in Ashes cricket. Next up, we've got Andrew Tye, who's 78 overall. Where is Andrew Tye? Tye wasn't featuring in the Ashes cricket squad. Jai Richardson, who wasn't there either, he's 77 overall, unfortunately been injured, so won't take part in the World Cup. Nathan Kilda-Nile, 76 overall, and he was 71 in Ashes cricket, so +5 there. Travis Head, 76 here, while he was, I think he was rated a bit higher. No, it doesn't seem to be. 76 now, and he was 68, so +8 there, sorry. Peter Siddle, 75. He wasn't in the Ashes cricket Australian squad there because he was on the outer at the time, and he's looking pretty bloody tanned there. Next up, we've got Big Billy Stanlake, 75, and he was 64 in Ashes cricket, so a +11 there. Chris Tremaine, 75. Don't believe he was in the squad. I don't think so, but has he been? I feel like he hasn't been scanned in because that doesn't really look like him, does it? Next up, we've got Ashton Agar, 73, and he wasn't featuring in the Ashes cricket squad. Adam Zampa, 73. I feel like they've done him a bit dirty here. Where was he? He was 68 now, +5, so everyone's sort of got a... The only one who's taken a tumble, I think, has been Smith, and that was quite a big one. Next up, Alex Carey, 71 overall, wasn't in the Ashes cricket lineup there, and that is it. So it'd be interesting to see if we can... I would have loved to filter based on the batting and the bowling, just to see the highest rated for them, but I don't think it's going to let us. No, it's not going to let us there. So it looks like Stark, 98, was the highest bowler rated for Australia. Who's the highest? 97 for Warner, 98 for Smith. Oh, Nathan Lyon's 98 bowling for his bowling as well. So he's up. So he's tied. Kawaja's 96, 90 for Chris Lynn. Okay. Andrew Tye, 98 for bowling for Andrew Tye. That does not bode well with me. I mean, he's an absolute gun 2020 bowler, but to be put in, I don't know. Richardson, 93. Travis Head, 90. Fair enough. I mean, Siddle was pretty underrated there. 82 for his bowling rating. Who else? Tremaine, 90. Agar, 70 for the bowling. He's rated. Okay, so Agar's rated high for his batting, 85, and 70 for his bowling. Not entirely sure about that one. That is quite a low bloody bowling rating, 70. I mean, who else is there that can... Mitch Marsh, Darcy Short, 67. So he's just a better bowler than Darcy Short. It doesn't make too much sense. Bancroft, 96. But yeah, some of these are very questionable at best. I mean, the biggest surprise for me is Mitch Marsh being 87 overall. Don't know when these ratings were done, but don't think he's 87. And now let's take a look at the English squad. There are definitely a few interesting ratings in here, so let's check them out. And yeah, the highest rated player of the English side is Moeen Ali, who's 89. Now, if we go to Ashes cricket, Alistair Cook was 93, James Anderson was 91, he's now 83 here. What? Stuart Broad, 86. Well, okay. So, okay, we'll go with Moeen Ali first. 89 overall, and in Ashes cricket he was 80 overall, so he's gone up +9. I do not believe he should be anywhere near that overall and be anywhere near being the top rated player. 86 for the bat, 85 for the ball, 91 fielding. Interesting. Next up, Ben Stokes, 89. I mean, he should be there. He's a gun player. He was 83 in Ashes cricket, so a +6 differential. 83 bat, 87 bowling, 91 fielding. Stuart Broad, 85 overall, and he was 86 in Ashes cricket, so a -1 differential there. 96 bowling. I think Stark and Lyon were 98 overall, so there we go. Johnny Bairstow, 84, whereas he was, actually, where was he? 84. Bairstow was 73 in Ashes cricket. Okay, 80, so a +11 differential there. That's pretty good. James Anderson, 83 in this game, which seems very underrated. 91 in Ashes cricket, so a -8 there. That's very surprising. 95 bowling as well. Adil Rashid, 83. He was 80 in Ashes cricket, so +3 there. I should mention that these, I'm not entirely sure for the Ashes cricket squads if they are with the updated, like, you know, how you go through and update all the sides. Potentially the ratings have changed as well. Not entirely sure on that, but these are ones that that a lot of people have downloaded because they're Llewellyn's, and he does some amazing stuff. So if the overall ratings change, then I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty happy with how those overall ratings are in Ashes cricket to go by. Adil Rashid, yeah, 83, and in the Ashes cricket he was 80, so +3 there. Joe Root, 83. Very underrated there. 86 in Ashes cricket, so he's gone down 3. I don't know. I think he should be a bit higher. Joss Buttler, another one, 82. It feels like he's very low rated, 82. And he was 75 though in Ashes cricket, so he's gone up 7, but still it feels a bit low. Liam Dawson, 81 overall. I don't even know if he was in the Ashes cricket. Oh, he was 61, so he's gone up by 20. I think that's the biggest jump we've seen. Chris Wokes, 81 overall. Where is he in Ashes cricket? He was 77, so he's gone up 4. Yeah, it's fair play. He was a right arm fast in the Ashes cricket. He's now downgraded to a right arm fast medium. Owen Morgan, 90 overall with the bat. He's 80 overall with his overall rating, and he was 83 overall, so he's gone up, he's gone down -3. Next up we've got Alex Hales, 79 overall, okay, interesting, and he was 74 in Ashes cricket, so some performing enhancing drugs have certainly worked a treat there. Liam Plunkett's 78, he was 74 in Ashes cricket, so +4 there. Jason Roy, 78, and he was, no, he's actually using 2 PlayStation controllers here to control 2 different systems. It's a bit of a interesting one. Jason Roy's 90 was 72 on Ashes cricket. He's 78 here, so +6. Sam Billings 77. He was 72 in Ashes cricket. David Willey 76, and he was 74 in Ashes cricket, so +2. Yeah, don't mind the players. Like, look at some of the hair there. Looks like he's got white hair. It's just my Mac not being the greatest at doing these sorts of games, but you get that. Next up we've got Mark Wood, who I feel is a bit low, but I mean the lightnesses, even on the low graphics, are amazing. Like, I'm very impressed by it. Where was Mark Wood? I feel like he was 73, so he's gone up 1. Keaton Jennings 66, he was 70 in Ashes cricket, so down 4. And that's it, they've only got 18 players, okay. Where is, like, James Vince, or like there's a Rory Burns, there's a few, Darwood Milan. I mean, where are all these other players? I mean, Jofra Archer needs to make an appearance, because I really hope he makes the World Cup and Ashes squads, because he's an absolute gun. If we just go through the batting and bowling, so who's his highest? I feel like it's Stuart Broad's 96 there, 95 for Anderson. I think Broad might be the highest here. Yep, he's the highest. Batting wise, I feel like it's going to be maybe Joe Root. 96 there. Who's 91? Joss Butler. 90 is Owen Morgan. Yeah, so only the 18 players. It'd be interesting to see if they do any more photogrammetry to try and get the players into the game, because of the Ashes coming up. I mean, there's going to be different players in the Ashes squad for sure, like potentially Rory Burns, James Vince, as I've said. So that's going to be interesting to see if they add any more in when the actual game comes out. But that'll be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below which overall ratings you agree with, which ones you don't. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, I reckon. But thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you're feeling up to it, leave a comment down below. Always appreciate reading those. But until then, take it easy.